Today is one of the most important holidays that we observe here in America. It's November the 11th, and that means it's Veterans Day. Now, Veterans Day traces its roots back to the end of World War I, when the armistice between the Allies and Germany was signed on November 11th of 1918 at 11 a.m. This moment was known as the 11th hour of the 11th month and became a pretty big symbol of peace and remembrance of the end of World War I. In 1919, U.S. President Woodrow Wilson proclaimed November 11th as the first commemoration of Armistice Day, urging Americans to reflect on the sacrifices that were made in order to win the war, with parades, public meetings, and a brief suspension of business activities. Eventually, this day became observed internationally and honored not just the fallen, but also those who served in the war. By 1938, amid some of the growing global tensions leading up to World War II, Congress passed a resolution making Armistice Day a legal federal holiday to promote peace and also to remember those who served in the Great War. Now, initially, the scope of this holiday just covered World War I veterans, but eventually it evolved significantly to cover World War II veterans and also recognizing service members and veterans that served in all conflicts. Eventually, in 1947, a man by the name of Raymond Weeks, who is a World War II veteran from Birmingham, Alabama, organized the very first National Veterans Day celebration, which included parades and events to honor veterans of all wars. Now, this local initiative ended up gaining national traction and influenced federal policy. And then by October 8th of 1954, President Dwight D. Eisenhower signed legislation renaming Armistice Day to Veterans Day, officially expanding the holiday to commemorate the service of all American veterans, both living and dead, from every branch of the military and every era. The first national observance under the new name occurred on November 11th of 1954. Today, Veterans Day is observed annually on November 11th, with federal offices closed and events like wreath-laying ceremonies at Arlington National Cemetery. There's also major parades in a ton of different cities across the United States and moments of silence at 11 a.m. Been a very effective reminder for people to honor and thank all those that have served in the U.S. Armed Forces, to emphasize patriotism, sacrifice, and peace.